first started off, as far as relationship, as far as communication, it's no pamphlet how to be a good wife, a good girlfriend, a good husband, a good boyfriend. It's no pamphlet. But the difference is right now, like, look what you're saying. These are the things that people, it's like taboo. We don't talk about it. But how would I know about it? Because once again, to me, I learned a lot. Like, even as a kid, my cousin was probably like 6, 7 years older than me. And he had a baby and everything like that. And right now, I was like, oh, man, how do you kiss a girl? So I took his advice and listened to him. So when the opportunity presented itself and I was able to kiss a girl, I took his advice. And you know what? Even now, like, you could kiss her. But by me listening, asking questions. The same thing right now, the first time that I was able to be intimate with a young lady from church, you know what? I was embarrassed. Because once again, you think you're ready, and then guess what happened? The opportunity presented itself. You know what? Nobody at the crib. She come over, play hooky, came over, and you know what? Yeah, we're going to be some big boy and big girl things. And the difference is right now, we get butt naked. And the opportunity presented itself, and when the opportunity presented itself, I needed a navigator. I couldn't that's not funny. I'm like, look, help me, like, cooperate. So I'm embarrassed. But once again, guess what? We don't talk about these things. We are ashamed or afraid, and that's the difference. Like what I'm saying, when I was talking to Miss T ahead of time, we're gonna have real talk. We're going to put it all on the table. We're going to get people to understand how do we build a positive platform with everybody getting together. We ain't going to, no negative, no nonsense, mindful and respectful, but real talk. Because we need to know. And right now, the first time a young lady told me, she said, look, well, here it is right now is, to me, I take pride. I think I'm clean. I wash my ass as much as I can. I floss. Because once again, you got to, I tell myself, brush your tongue. Floss, goggle, all that. Because the first time somebody said you got your breath smell like, a monkey cave, you want to fight. No, but the difference is, these are things. When she told me, she said, you know what? I don't mind going down on you. But right now, it's like an odor. I'm like, huh? I'm take pride. I'll wash. So the difference is she schooled me. You got to get that lawnmower and cut the grass. You got right now, even another day, with feel in your face, going down there, it irritates. So it's the different things that we don't talk about. So to me, right now, who the heck want to go down on me if I smell like a baboon behind? Come on.
And then a lot of times too, people, like the comment earlier, when you love someone, you don't want to, I guess, hurt their feelings or whatever. But you can even preface it. If the person knows that you genuinely care about them, I always say, don't you want them to tell you versus someone who doesn't give a shit about you?
Yeah.
Right.
And you can preface it and say, this is out of love, and then finish the sentence.
Right.
I'm coming to you, this is out of love, but you need to do a little bit better with this area.
Let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the sea and the thing called love. Hey, you know what? Sunday night, I had the opportunity to join the lovely Mrs. T and Mina in a conversation about relationship, about sex, and about hygiene. We had a powerful, powerful conversation. And to me, we talk about everything from A to Z. And you know what? I sit back and I think about it as I reflect back upon that conversation and trying to get people to understand. A lot of times you think because, you old or you grown, you know what the heck you're doing. A lot of times we don't know what we're doing. A lot of times what men, what women, what boys, what girls, what we realize is in order to be an effective lover, effective, individual, effective husband, wife, in order to be great at what we do, you know what you have to do is you have to listen. You have to take heed. You have to take notes and take advice and learn the do's and the don'ts. And that's what relationship is all about. I remember even right now, if I spoken at that piece, the first time I had the opportunity on my own to have sex with this lovely young lady from the church. And guess what? We got butt naked, went home. And right now she came to my place Nobody there. We about to do some big girl, big boy stuff. You know what? We butt naked. I'm harder than solid, solid than a rock. And guess what? Here it is. I needed a whole navigation system to basically enter in. You know, the difference is I'm like, okay, I'm like Scooby-Doo. Whereas, do I go to the left? Do I go to the right? Do I go straight? And I'm over there like, ooh. So help me. I'm trying to get her to help me. You know, okay, I'm ready. Let's go. And she was no help at all. And you talk about embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. You know what? That I stopped talking to her. You know, it's funny how, you know, I'm talking about 1,000 years later, you know, we got a better understanding. We're in contact now. But folks, listen, it's a big difference. Coach, teach people, you know, the proper way. Have protective sex. You know, even the first time right now is, you know, a woman told me, you know, I take pride in my hygiene. You know, right now is, you know, wash my behind, I take shower, I take bath. You know, I make sure I don't have no odor. But guess what? My head cannot bend way down there. So I'm thinking because I'm using water and soap and shower and bathing or whatever, that's down here is clean. Not understanding that, guess what? With a woman, when they down there, they don't want to have to use dental floss to take your hair out of their teeth. You know, they don't, you know, here it is right now. Sometimes what you have to do is you have to get a lawnmower. And you have to cut down there. Guys and women. You have to get the bad boy and sit down on that. And you got to cut down there nice and clean. Making sure it's fresh. Making sure right now you can see down there. So the difference is sometimes when you got old grass, guess what? Odor's built up. So what you have to do is learn how to take care down there, especially if you want somebody to go down. Because once again, to me, I don't care what anybody say. I don't care how much I might like or care about you. If down there smell like a sewer and I got to hold my nut, I'm not going down there. And vice versa. Right now, if down there smell like a monkey cage, no woman going down there. Folks, listen, man, it's nothing wrong with, you know, talking about the birds and the bees, teaching the younger generation, first of all, how to have safe sex, how to have protective sex. You know, right now, how to preserve yourself until you get married. That's what life is all about. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, the Brian Glaze Gibbs channel. Check out the Miss T. You know what I'm saying right now, you know, real talk with, you know, saying Miss T, you know, with the lovely Miss T and Mina. Powerful piece. Thank you.